this does not represent the Black community.
I'll walk him out. Y'all going? Let go of him. Let go of him, sir. Now you got me all tied up. Now you got me all tied up. My brother ain't doing nothing to nobody. He ain't doing nothing to nobody. You don't walk out by yourself. Move your back. Boy! Yeah, let Pearson go. Let Pearson go. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Ted. You stupid mother.
Dignified as well than what he did out there in the hallways with that state trooper.
You know, this discount Malcolm Luther the King, I mean, he needs to go somewhere and sit down, frankly. You know, this performative campaign ad speech, I mean, it's so embarrassing, and especially for someone, you know, a person of color, as the left would say. I mean, this does not represent the Black community. It's performative. It is a political stunt, and frankly, again, we're not sending our best to Congress or to the state.
You'll walk out.
Yes, I believe you've seen what happened at the beginning of the clip. If you take a look at this, representative team demand jail time for Top Tennessee State Representative Justin Pearson, who intimidated a state trooper. He need to go to jail, lock the talk up, spare him. You know, at some point, you will wonder, why would someone be doing this? These troopers are there to protect them, and going off on him in this manner is something I didn't expect from a lawmaker. I posted a similar video a few hours ago where I show footage of what actually happened. At some point, a lot of people did not actually believe. It is very important we take an exclusive look into what actually happened.
This special session is just the latest example that shows instead of fixing what Tennesseans actually want, some politicians are only consumed with fixing the results of elections to hoard power. I'm asking you to do the right thing and vote this down. We know y'all don't want to do this. I've heard from a lot of folks who have been talking to their communities and they don't want to do this. I'm seeing folks post surveys on Facebook. Y'all don't want to do this. And so stop sticking with Republican leadership and vote no.
Okay, so the Senate and the House here in Tennessee have passed the legislation that would redraw and redistrict the congressional maps here in Tennessee. I mean, we have that are still here right now. I mean, they have been here since Tuesday. They have been here throughout the week.
Do you agree with what she said there, that anyone who voted for this, it just better as well admit it, you're a racist?
Well, they're followers of people who don't care about racist actions or racist effects on their actions. This is done to promote Donald Trump and to save him from having a Democratic majority in the next House and to have his corruption exposed through vigorous oversight. And that's what will happen. And they want to get every seat they can. This seat is an African-American majority seat. It's elected me, and it shows the African-American population votes on issues, and they choose the candidate of their choice. It's a beautiful example of how America can work, races working together, and having a good democratic process, and they totally tore it asunder. This was the work of Dr. King, of John Lewis, and they tore that apart. Who would have thought that could have happened? One of the great bills passed in the last half of the 20th century, the Voting Rights Act, to make up for slavery, to make up for Jim Crow, to make up for all of the awful things that have happened to African Americans in this country, to give them an opportunity, when possible, to have a district created where they can elect a congressman of their choosing. Instead, they go back to the equivalent of how many beans are in this jar, how many bubbles are on the bar of soap, paying a literacy tax, claiming they're race neutral. This was not race neutral.
So, you know, obviously you're talking about this is a part of a broader game where everybody's trying to redistrict and they're trying to get these seats, and Trump wants to retain the House. I know that you have vowed, Congressman, to sue the state. Do you have confidence that that will prevail? I mean, obviously you would do it even if you didn't think it would prevail. You'd do it for a statement, but do you actually think you have a chance?
I think we have a chance. In 2022, the Supreme Court, which is similar, not totally the same, but similar, ruled that a similar case that tried to change the Constitution.
You know, Democrats are panicking at this point. I don't know if you noticed this. They never thought this would be happening. They have already redistricted their state to a level that they can't really do more. Reason you see them doing this. This is according to the information I see on social media. Some people counted California, what they've done there in the past. And looking at some Democrat lawmakers saying it is not a Republican versus Democrat issue. It is something that I usually laugh through when I see this. Now, they want to play like it's not both parties doing the same thing. This is exactly what they are doing, which to me, they are very dishonest. We have seen what they did in California, what they did in Virginia, and now here. These people thought sending in people to demonstrate will actually stop the process, but it turned out it went through. It is embarrassing to see them melting down this way.
Call us back in. They'll say now we didn't came. Now they didn't call us still coming back and trying to go. He didn't.
7,003, having received the constitutional majority, I declare it passed.
This guy you can see here on this picture is going viral for just the wrong reasons. Tennessee Democrat State Representative Justin Pearson was caught on camera aggressively intimidating and screaming in the faces of state troopers during the redistricting vote. If you take a look at what he did here, I don't get it. This is how a radical leftist lawmaker treats the officer sworn to protect him. All because he's melting down our fair maps. Expel this clown immediately. This is what I see a lot of people putting on social media. They should expel him for what he did. If you watch this video closely, you realize you will see him at the beginning of this clip. What he was actually doing to me was not really right. These are people that are protecting them every single day. But because of something you disagree with, you have to do this. The law enforcement that are standing there to make sure that there is law and order. That is not okay, right? It's crazy.
All right, we all know the sad truth. Half of those rhinos up in D.C. use made-up holidays to get out of doing hard work for conservatives anytime the media or the Dems call them out. But meanwhile, back in my home state of Alabama last night, Republican senators literally voted through a tornado siren to redraw congressional maps to kick the Dems out of seats they've been clinging to through gerrymandering.
I don't want to prolong the video. I think I'm going to end here. Please always hip up the videos and share out. They highly recommend videos on this channel for people who ask me, why do you put on short videos at the end? That is for the white algorithm. They highly recommend videos on this channel, please.
It's illegal to live on the sidewalk.
Right. Spencer Pratt, who's running for mayor of Los Angeles.
Who's doing a great job.
Unable to laugh at him.
Inside, they started.
It'll be fun.
More access to the leader of the free world.
This week, which was the state of Virginia, they gerrymandered the state. And I hate to sound like a 5-year-old, but Trump started it.
The win in yesterday's redistricting.
It's going to lose their congressional representation. How do you think?
Until the First Lady brought them back with her surprise statement last week.
How does this benefit?
An actor.
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
Creative content.
Why are you not looking forward to the White House fight?
Well, it's kind of a gimmick.
I have 300.
Well, I said democratic socialist.
I know, but
So I have to say, you get caught in a moment, and everybody's got a camera.
Over 9%.
We know that there's a double standard.